What's up, guys? This is Christina Regine. Today we are making Oreo cheesecake. It is by far my favorite type of cheesecake to make and eat, of course. And who doesn't love Oreos? I mean, this dessert is perfect for if you're an Oreo lover and a cheesecake lover. And it is really fun to make. But then again, any dessert is fun to make. It has an Oreo crust, Oreos in the filling, and Oreos on top of it. So it's just Oreos all around. It is so delicious, and I am absolutely in love with Oreos and cheesecake and Oreo cheesecake. So without further ado, let's get started. Here I have about 30 to 35 Oreos in a bowl, and I'm going to crush them so I can begin to make my crust. So here are our crushed Oreos. I actually put it through a food processor and I ground them up. So here's the result. So now let's add 5 tablespoons of salted butter. And then we're gonna add 5 tablespoons of sugar. Stir the bowl. So now that we're done mixing the ingredients for our crust, let's go ahead and prepare the springform pan. I lined my springform pan with some parchment paper and butter, as you can see here. And now I am putting the crust inside of the pan. So make sure that as you are putting the crust inside of there, you want to make sure that your crust is even all around and that you make the bottom thicker than the sides. Once you're done, put the pan inside of an oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit and bake the crust for 10 minutes, no more than that, to make sure that the crust sets. Now that our crust is ready, let's go ahead and prepare our filling. Here I have 4 blocks of cream cheese, so a total of 32 ounces, 2 pounds of cream cheese. Mix the cream cheese until it is nice and smooth, and then let's add 4 large eggs to it. And then we can go ahead and continue beating until the eggs and the cream cheese are well combined. I just want to stop here for a moment to show you how nice and smooth the filling is so far. Okay, enough of that. Now let's go ahead and add 1.5 cup of sugar and also just the teeniest little pinch of salt and 1 tablespoon of pure vanilla extract. And now let's go ahead and continue mixing until everything is well combined. For now, I just gotta set this aside so we can prepare our Oreos for the filling. So here I have like 20 Oreos, and then let's just go ahead and beat them up with a rolling pin. So you do not have to crush them too much. Some people want them completely crushed. Some might even throw them in a food processor or blender so they can grind them up completely. And really, it is just based on preference, but I prefer my Oreos to be a little more coarse. And if you don't have like a rolling pin, or if you don't have like a ziploc bag like I do here, then you could also chop up the Oreos instead. So once you are done crushing the Oreos, you can go ahead and add them to the batter and then just fold them in, and then we're done with our filling. So now our filling is done and our crust has now cooled off after baking. So let's go ahead and add our filling to the crust. At 350 degrees Fahrenheit, bake the cheesecake for 50 to 60 minutes. Then turn off the oven and crack the door open just slightly so that the cheesecake can continue to cook, but that it won't overcook either. Then you can remove the cheesecake from the oven and let it cool off at room temperature for about an hour. And now we can go ahead and top our cheesecake with some Oreos. And if you don't only want to do Oreos, you can make this as creative as you want. You could put some whipped cream or ganache. You could put candy on top of it, whatever you want to do. I think Oreo cheesecake is the perfect kind of cheesecake to just go wild with all the toppings. Seriously. So here is our beautiful Oreo cheesecake so far. We just have to go ahead and remove the springform pan as well as the parchment paper. And here is our beautiful, wonderful, and delicious Oreo cheesecake. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed this recipe. For more recipes, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And check out my website, ChristinaRegineCooks.com, where I post all of my recipes. And I'm gonna pause right here because look at how nice this cheesecake is. Like, look at the little Oreo bits on the inside. It's like aesthetically pleasing to me. I don't know. Anyways, thank you guys again so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!